This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some down to the wire. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Hits them with a stopping block. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Big throws. Sneaks in above. Going in. Breaks those shins. Tries them open with a shoryuken. Experiencing burnout. And eats it. Life leaders connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something. Gets him with a Euro step. Just went for the chip kill. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
In my world, we're all feeling it.
Y'all tired of playing the sidelines? Gotta make my own right. It's time to heat up.
Sure thing.
For the fight
Let's
of
dance.
my life.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Deftly shuts out the jump. Down to the wire. Quick one in the pocket. What's the play here? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. Decides to buff up while they can. This is a real back-and-forth match this time. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Rejects the air attempt. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. It charges forward. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Going in, player 2 will look to... burnout activates. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages. How will they utilize this? Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Good, isn't it?
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Did well to get the buff in there. Ooh, what's this? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Puts one in the pocket. Oh! Their life is looking critical. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to convert the opening impact into a punish counter. Good old slaps. Player 1 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Risky up-close scrap still going. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big hits. Going in? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Are we... No! Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us be round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. No good up high. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-in. Their life is looking critical. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Bops them with a target corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impacts a no-go. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Down to the wire. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting cornered. Nails the anti-air. Jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Shinku Hadouken! Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something, experiencing burnout. Medium kick hits. Life lead is there.
Betting it all on the drive rush. Anti-air in the clutch.
Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go.
Quiet cross-up attack.
This is our destiny.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Let's go.
What a finish.
Well fought.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top and then all the throw connects? Jump? A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve.
Cross that off.
Things are very tense as this exchange continues.
Pass them on the toe. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger.
Drive impact misses. Player one has those crowns them from above. Punish counter sets the table. Things are looking very bleak, but can they find some? What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Grabs and throws them away. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Knockdown. Throw heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Box him with a target call. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect. Oh! Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Gets Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in. Jumps. Brushes that off and keeps going. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Knockout and we have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. The drive impact doesn't work. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps up, goes for the jump in, connects with the throw. Jumps, hits him with a stop and bop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both sides getting ready. Going all the throw connects. What now? Player burns out. Crowns them from above. Player breaking on them and lay down some damage without giving up ground. Player two, he's on track to steal this back after that super.
Betting it all on the drive rush.
Fights back with authority. A real test of nerves here. Jump! This could lead to some big damage. Player one can't use and breaking them. They are done! Player two made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The low kick hits. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws them. What's next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. My turn. Fires off, but Shikuha wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one picks up the always important first round. they'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Hit them with a stopping box.
Who's going to start things off? The drive impact whiff. Are they ready to punish? You do not want to whiff an impact. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Life lead rolls in. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. The attack is parried. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Flashes adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 has a slight life lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. A quick breather. Flushes that off and keeps going. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Genius read with that throw escape. Player 1, this is gonna hurt. Throws them. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Both of them back off. It charges up the plasma.
Where you go?
Player 1 doesn't take the throw. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Deftly shuts out the jumper. What are they thinking here? Down to the wire. I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in Burnout. Drives off the table.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
That's one huge KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Grabs him. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Jumps. Brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Oh, says no to the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Goes for it all, but just misses. Hits him with a stop and bop. Burnout activates. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Can they create an opportunity experiencing Burnout? Jumps, solid anti-air. Snap, headbutt. Even the slightest hit may end. Charges up the plasma. Quick medium poke. Are they going to what a finish? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Still slugging it out here. Down to the wire. Limited resources at hand right now. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Next hit will end the round. Okay, creating some space here. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Throws them to negate the block. Looks to drop them to earth. Good judgment there. Looking for a chance. Grabs and throws them away. That will do some good damage. It's a good spot to use the super ultimate killer headram. Both fighters planning something? Player 1, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Gets him with a Euro step. Drives it back, misses. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. You've got to be mindful. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Connects with the throw. Are we going to see an impact squash? Hits them for the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Both fighters look to set things up as it hits them with a stop and bop. They are absolutely wailing on it. Charges forward. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. What are they gonna do? Punish counter on reaction. Player 2 more fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Guns them with the ultimate killer head ram. Both sides getting ready. Turns out. Quick medium poke. Close range projectile. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws him. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Things are looking very bleak, but can they find something? Okay, here we go.
Who will set the bait at this range? What are you jumping in for? Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this.
Versus best unrated match. challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
An honor, to be sure. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Low heavy. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Misses the drive impact. Taking stock. Medium kick hit. Still slugging it out at this range. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Was looking for that jump attack. Early round with amnesia. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Nice tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. So, what's next? Grabs them. That throw will do some good damage. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. They can't squander this punish counter chain. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Tons of space between the fighters now. Solid anti-air. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Impact, squash, and whip. They're wide open. Player two drives it back, misses. The next touch may decide what a finish. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Goes for the jump in. 3-Vogue? The jump in is denied. The super armor does its job. Okay, creating some space here. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. That drive impact is blocked. Oh, easy tech. Time's the only thing moving here. Throws out a projectile. Trying to read each other here? This is a tough spot. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Wraps it up with a drive impact. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Drumming up a beatdown. Player one got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Taking stock. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Oh, could be the start of something. Rips the slasher out. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Fires without warning. Air slasher. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning counters with amnesia. Nice read. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Oh, coming for you. Nothing stops this train. Gotta be careful not to base out the attack and get the punish counter. See, that combo finishes it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with the fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Knock them out of the air. Max, the drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block to shut out the impact.
Stone Cold Embrace! You can't block those! What now? Oh, coming for you! Looking for... Oh my god, they just choked it up! Drops them from the air! Perfect execution with the anti-air! Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish! Dazzles them with a flurry! What's next? Carries to the corner! All in with a rush! Keeps them out! This is gonna hurt! Super Art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you! Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Player 2! Made some...
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Showtime, baby!
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The Boo-Ha stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Knockdown. They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. Player 1 chases them down. There's the drive impact that's going to lead KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets a risky buff in. Who's going to start things off? Rips the slasher out. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Taking stock. Lots of life to play with. And full SA meters. What will they do? Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. Throws them to negate the block. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. What'll happen here? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Goes for it all, but just misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Mash ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Using the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open. Gotta do better than that. Life lead is there. They get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. All the throw connects. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 is in a very breakthrough with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They were expecting that drive impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Medium kick hits. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. The Fuha's stock to the brim. Hits them with a stopping block. Drumming up a beatdown. Gets carried to the corner. Knockdown and jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Connects with the throw. Overdrive jackknife sends them down the quick way. Their life is hanging, but lets them. Joseph opts for the critical arm. Shreds them with the critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. The low's blocked. Dangerous range here. This could lead to flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Versus special match. Versus practice, arcade practice. Arcade practice versus. comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Anticipates the overhead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Jump in, finds the mark. Trips him up. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. Was that a good decision? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws him. What's next? Rolling Soba. Hits him with a stopping pop. Bops him with a target combo. Closing moments of the wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps up. Jumps. Still slugging it out at this range. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. The goddess of the hunt has arrived. Say goodbye to that life gauge. Player 2, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 opts for the critical art. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Drops that off. Burnout activates. Life lead is there, but reads the jump in perfectly. Dangerous range here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig down. Excellent block. Taps them on the toe. Dazzles them with a... That was the highest if I've ever seen one. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. Clutch right there. They just said, get that jump in out of here. So rapid fire fist sends them up. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Nothing stops this train. Dazzles them with a flurry. Yes, sir. More damage, please. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Quick medium poke. Jump! Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Dashes out the cage right there. Devotes all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. They're about to get a big knockout hit. Ooh. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. No one could have called that. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets the combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Gets out of the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The super lands a punish counter for the first hit. The rapid fire fist sends them up. Doesn't miss a beat. Oh! Were they baiting them into that? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Hits them with a stop and bop. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Blocks it. Jumps up,
throws him. Breaks the block with a throw. Barely blocks the jump in. Target combo into, turning it right up with flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Best online rated match. Fighting ground.